to the Daily Digestion channel, and welcome back to another video. And what we're doing today, guys, is we are doing apple juice. Guys, it's apple season. Why not take advantage of this, okay? I went to the store yesterday in Earth Fair. I don't know if you have an Earth Fair in your area, but they literally had a 3-pound bag of apples, organic, for $2.99. Guys, that's really cheap. Basically, I think Aldi's 3 pounds of apples was like $4.99 to $6.99 in some places. Like, that's what apples have been going for a bag. So $2.99 is a really good deal. And guys, these are great apples, and you can juice them, or you could make some apple porridge. You could take some apples, and I highly recommend that you peel them, because all of the organic apples nowadays that I come across, they have a ton of wax on them. And as you can see, this wax is really hard for your body to digest. It's not really something that you want in your system. And I mean, guys, it has a lot of wax too. I'm not just whistling Dixie. Can you see that? Like, that's just a small amount. There's chips and chunks of it all over the apple. You really don't want that going into your intestines and your stomach. It will clog things up. It kind of would coat things, and just, it's not a good situation. It's kind of like chewing gum. You know, you don't want to sit there and swallow your chewing gum. It's you know, wax is the same type of principle idea. So what do we have today? What we had in here, and what I was saying first of all about your porridge, your apple porridge. If you don't want to juice and you want to take advantage of apple season, you could peel your apples and grate them, or you could put them in a processor, a blender, whatever, or you could grate them and you could sprinkle cinnamon on them, and that would be a wonderful breakfast porridge to have for breakfast. And guys, I mean, you talk about energy through the roof. You wake up and you eat that first thing for breakfast, you're gonna feel amazing. And guys, you could even go on an apple fast, just doing apples alone if you're wanting to detoxify. Apples are one of those medicinal foods that are really super cleansing for the body, and just loaded with vitamin C, and so healthy for you to eat. So what we have here is I juiced about 4 apples, and I got quite a bit of juice out of there. And then we're going to put a lemon in there just for the fun of it. This is my morning coffee, guys. New morning coffee for me, and I've been extremely satisfied with it and happy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add some lemon to our 5 apples, and I've already juiced this up. But I just wanted to share this with you today, and the reason I was really had all this on my mind this morning is I really started thinking about, you know, the deception and the scams of our society, and when we were made to believe back in the Industrial Revolution, and really long, I mean, this started long ago, but on a whole, on an average, globally, during the Industrial Revolution, we had all of these new industrial inventions, things that made large amounts of people to be able to work on assembly lines and use like machinery to build and to massively get things produced in our society. And it changed jobs, it changed our whole society on a whole massively. And one of the things is it changed is our food supply. Restaurants started incorporating things like, this is super duper foamy. So I'm going to pour all of this off and strain it. I'm going to strain it just for the fun of it. But I feel like that was a time when, the devil really used that time to brainwash everyone as a whole and made them believe with all of these new foods that, that whole foods were obsolete, and that we really that all of these new foods, all the processed sugar and flour and all that stuff, that was the new food. And people became to believe that way was better than the way that was the original way, which was God's food from the beginning, which is just pure nature, and so people were living in crowded situations back in this time period. And the medical system was really kind of just getting its foot in the door with some of the new medications that had just come out. And, basically the new way was taking over, and the old way was obsolete. And it was like people were made to believe that man's inventions and his new technologically created processed food was somehow to replace nature. And guys, that to me was the greatest deception and scam on humanity. And we have been radically brainwashed to believe this. And so now, man still today struggles with this. I mean, you can see this within our society, how we are struggling as a society. I mean, it's like we know deep down in our hearts that this is the answer. This is the simple healing mechanism. This is what we need to be getting up and incorporating into our lives. But instead, we're choosing other modalities. We're choosing other things that are just not lining up with creation and God's creation. And we're choosing man. Our society today is still making the choice of choosing man and his scams and schemes over the simplicity of what nature and God really intended for us to do. And guys, it's just like Hippocrates said years and years ago. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. You know, guys, this goes back to years of the beginning of creation. And, you know, I wanted to share that with you. I thought that was interesting, you know, from what we need to be really focusing on, and what we really need to be getting our minds around, and releasing the old way, accepting the new way. You know, we don't have to be tied down to disease and sickness and depression. And, you know, we don't have to accept the old way of our parents, of what they may have endured, you know, in this life. And so, I mean, guys, it's real. It's very real. We can either be well, be healthy, or we can be sick, dying, diseased, not able to get up out of the bed in the morning. You know, the choice is ours. Wow. That is sweet. That is a sweet breakfast treat. Man, if that doesn't wake you up, nothing will. Perfect. Well, guys, I just wanted to share that with you, you know, just kind of getting your mind around some different ideologies and so forth. You know, we don't have to live in the past. This isn't the Industrial Revolution anymore. We don't have to accept all of these processed and ways of being. We don't have to accept that. You know, there is this thing called, you know, I mean, these apples are from California. I'm out here in East Tennessee. You know, you don't have to accept, you know, just what's around you these days. You can get things shipped to you. I mean, $2.99 for 3 pounds of organic apples. That's pretty amazing. In the area that I used to live in, you couldn't even find organic produce, let alone find it at a cheap price. You know, it used to be around here where, I'm just saying, seek, knock, and you shall find. You know, you might have to shop at a few different stores to get what you want, but you can do it. It's possible. All you got to do is set your mind around it, meditate, pray, move forward, and God will show you the way. So I'm going to go ahead and close on this video and not let it be too long. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. If this is the first time you've checked out my YouTube channel, please subscribe. You know, and hit the notification bell for notifications if you're a new subscriber as well. And don't forget to give me a big thumbs up for a like. And share this video with anybody that you think that can use this information. And I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.